Children, last class I gave fourth sum as homework. So do anyone have any doubt in the previous class, children? So just will recall what you mean by sine angle, children. Sine what you'll take? The sine angle.
Opposite by hypotenuse.
Very good. What about for cos?
Adjacent
Cos
by
theta.
hypotenuse.
Adjacent by hypotenuse.
Very good. What about for tan?
Opposite
Opposite by
adjacent.
Opposite by
Adjacent.
How many trigonometric functions are there?
6.
6, ma'am.
6.
So which are those things, children?
Sine,
Sine,
cos,
cos,
tan,
Tan, cosec, sec, cot.
So sine, cosine, tangent, cosecant, secant, cotangent. Here cosecant, secant, cotangents are what?
Opposite of the
Reciprocal.
Reciprocal.
Not opposite on Muhammad. Reciprocal. Okay?
Reciprocal sum.
Reciprocals of sine, cos and tan. So these are the things we have learned in our previous class. Based on that, we have solved first 7 question. In that first 7 question, I gave fourth sum as homework. First, I'll discuss the fourth sum answer. Then I'll go for the next one. Am I clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Fourth question. Here they gave fourth question. 15 cot A is equals to 8. Find sin A and cos A. So here 15 cot A is equals to 8 they gave. So cot A is equals to 8 by 15. 8 by 15. Cot is nothing but as adjacent by opposite. Okay.
Opposite.
And
Yes,
8
ma'am.
by 15. So by using 8 and 15, we need to find the hypotenuse by using Pythagoras theorem. So here AC square is
289.
AC square plus BC square, 8 square plus 15 square, 8 square 64, 15 is 225, we are getting 289. So AC value we are getting
70.
So by using the sides of triangle, first they're asking us to find out side by opposite by hypotenuse, 15 by 17. And cos A, sorry, secant A. Secant A is reciprocal of cos. Cos is nothing but as adjacent by hypotenuse. Secant is hypotenuse by adjacent. That is 17 by 8. This is the sum I gave as homework, no children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You all got the same answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't you feel this chapter is very easy?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Shall we go for the next one, children? 8th one. Next one, children. So 8th question. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. 8th question. Same thing like the what we have learned in 4th question. Same. See, both are almost related. No. 3 cot A is equals to 4. So what is cot A? 4 by 3, right? If I take 3 to the denominator of 3 was right hand side, cot A is equals to 4 by 3. Am I clear?
Ma'am.
Am I clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
What is cot A? Adjacent by?
Hypotenuse.
Adjacent by opposite.
Oh, mama, don't be hurry. Think and answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Adjacent by opposite. So here angle B they gave 90 degree. So I'll show the figure first. Angle B is right angle. So according to cot A, adjacent by opposite. Adjacent is 4. Opposite is here angle A. With respect to angle A they're giving. With respect to angle A, opposite is 3 and adjacent is 4. By using 3 and 4, we'll find out the hypotenuse AC. That is 4 square plus 3 square, 16 plus 9, 25. AC square is 25. AC value 5, children. Anyone have doubt? So now here we got all triangle. Here you see the question. What are the things we require? You check it. Tan A we need, cos A we need, and sin A we need. Yes, children?
Yes,
We'll
ma'am.
find out first tan A, cos A and sin A. First we'll take, after getting tan A, cos A, sin A value, we'll apply over here tan A value will apply and we'll do the squaring and we'll subtract from 1. Okay. LHS and RHS, if we get both the answer, then we say is equal. LHS is equals to RHS. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. First, for angle A, we have adjacent value is AB. Adjacent is AB, that is 4. Opposite is BC, that is 3. So by using this, so 3 cot A is equal to 4 means cot A is equals to 4 by 3. So by using this, we got the hypotenuse as 5. So now first to find sin A value. Sin A is what, children? Opposite by hypotenuse. We got 3 by 5. Opposite is 3. Hypotenuse is 5. 3 by 5. Then next to find cos A. Cos A is adjacent by hypotenuse. Are we getting 4 by 5 here?
Yes, ma'am.
Next here we need tan A. Tan A is what? What is tan A?
Opposite by adjacent.
Opposite by
Opposite by adjacent.
by 4. First I see the question what we required. Tan A, cos A, sin A. So I found all 3 values. Any doubt in this one?
No, ma'am.
Now I'm going to apply these things. First I'll take LHS. First I'll take LHS, children. Left hand side I'll apply tan value. Tan is 3 by 4. Tan square is 3 by 4 whole square. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Children, here plus has to come. I've taken the screenshot, so here plus is there, okay? So I'll apply the tan value in the left hand side first. So 1 minus 3 by 4 whole square is 9 by 16. And 1 plus tan square, it is 1 plus 3 by 4 whole square, it is 9 by 16. We'll take LCM in the numerator and denominator. It is 16 minus 9 and 16 plus 9. And this 16s will get cancelled. We are getting 7 by 25. Anyone have doubt in the left hand side application, children?
No, ma'am.
So next we'll check in the RHS. Cos A we got 4 by 5. So cos square A is 4 by 5 whole square. Sin A we got 3 by 5. Sin square A is 3 by 5 whole square. It is 16 by 25 minus 9 by 25. And side we got both the values 7 by 25. So from 1 and 2 I can say it is left LHS is equals to RHS. So hence the proof. They are asking us to check 1 minus tan square A divided by 1 plus tan square A is cos square A minus sin square A. So our answer is correct.
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone have doubt in the 8th sum, children?
No, ma'am.
Shall we move on to the 9th one? I'm getting answer from only one child. What about others? Archita, be louder.
Yes, ma'am.
So anyone have doubt here? Shall we move on to the next one?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next question.
Yes, ma'am.
I told all of them to keep your notebook and textbook ready. Okay. 9th one. In triangle ABC, right angle at B. Right angle at B. If tan A they gave 1 by root 2. What do you mean by tan A, children? What it tan represents?
Opposite by adjacent.
Opposite by adjacent. So what do you need to find out here? Opposite is there 1, adjacent value root 3. So what do we need to find out here?
Hypotenuse.
Very good. So once by using this opposite by adjacent, first we need to find out the hypotenuse value. Once you get hypotenuse value, find out sin A here C. With respect to A also with respect to C. Both first find all the values, then apply here and we find out. You see the answer? So first by using tan A, opposite and adjacent value they gave. By using 1 and root 3, we'll find a hypotenuse. So may I know what will be the hypotenuse for opposite is 1. Adjacent is root 3. So what will the hypotenuse?
Voice is breaking.
As I
Not
said,
able to hear clearly.
no power.
2.
I'm using the
Two,
mobile
ma'am.
hotspot.
Oh,
Yes,
ma'am.
I'm using mobile hotspot, children. So it will vary. So you need to adjust. So what is the hypotenuse value? 1 square. Root 3 whole square is 1 plus 3, 4. So it is hypotenuse is equals to root 4, it is 2. So hypotenuse is 2 with respect to angle A. Now what is sin A then?
1 by 1
Yes,
by
by
4.
using this,
1
we've
by 2.
got- So we have got A where hypotenuse value 2K. So first we'll find sin A.
1 by 2.
That is K by
Sin A
by 2.
with respect to angle
First
A,
AB by
with
S.
respect to angle A,
That's some ittane
opposite by hypotenuse,
That's some ittane
1 by 2. Am I
Kotaru.
Same thing we'll find cos A. Cos A adjacent by
Mobile hotspot.
adjacent by hypotenuse. So this
Root
root
3 by
3
2.
by
2.
2. Next, we got cos A by 2. Forget about K children here. Then find out with respect to angle C. With respect to angle C, adjacent is BC and opposite is AB. So the first to find out here, cos C. Cos C is adjacent by hypotenuse 1 by 2. Cos sin C is they gave. Sin C is opposite, that is root 3 by 2. Same thing, cos C. Cos C is adjacent by hypotenuse 1 by 2. This is the information we have got. First, we got by using tan A, it is opposite by adjacent. We got all the three sides of the triangle. By using it, we found sin A, cos A, sin C, cos C. Now here, children, any doubt?
No,
Any
ma'am.
doubt till here, children?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, I think the first value is 1.
So we got sin cos C. Yes, sin A is 1 by 2, cos C is 1 by 2, cos A is root 3 by 2, and sin C is root 3 by 2. So 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 is 1. That is 3, and 2 2s are 4. So these two are like fractions. So add both, we are getting 1. Same thing will apply the values in second question. Cos A sin C. Sorry, cos A cos C minus sin A sin C. So cos A is root 3 by 2. Cos C is 1 by 2. And it is root 3 by 4 minus root 3 by 4. It is 0. So do anyone have any doubt in the sum, children?
No, ma'am.
Yes, Mritula, as I said, I'm using my mobile hotspot. Definitely this will affect. So you have to adjust. You can see the screen note here.
Yes, ma'am.
By using that, you just try to manage, dear. I'm helpless. From morning 9 o'clock, there's no power in my house. So I'm using my mobile hotspot. So you have to adjust with this, okay? Anyone have doubt in the sum, children? So they gave here tan value, tan angle A, they gave tan A. So by using that, we need to find out all three sides of triangle. By using all three sides of triangle, we need to find out with respect to angle A and with respect to angle C. We need to find sin A, cos A, sin C and cos C. So that we need to apply in the first and second question. We get the required result. Any doubt here?
No, ma'am.
Any doubt, children?
No, ma'am.
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
We'll move on to the 10th question. Children, I'll just stop this week by exercise 8.1. So next, after assessment, I'm going
Ma'am,
to
your
start.
voice is breaking a lot. We
Ma'am,
can't hear
I'm
anything.
changing a lot, ma'am. We cannot hear.
So as I said, it is due to that internet problem. I'm using hotspot.
Ma'am,
Internet.
nothing is heard, ma'am.
What will I do? We'll go for 10th question, children.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
You can
ma'am.
able to see the screen, no?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Ma'am, we cannot hear your voice. It's breaking a lot.
So here in triangle PQR, right angle
Excuse me, ma'am. We can't hear anything.
Here they gave PR and QR. PR and QR, hypotenuse and
Ma'am, we're not able to understand. Ma'am, your voice is breaking, ma'am.
children, as I said, there's a problem with my net. I don't have power at home. I'm using hotspot, but try to understand by using a screen I'm telling, still you're asking me the same thing.
Okay, ma'am.
You? Am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. See children, PR plus QR values, sum of these two they gave, sum of the hypotenuse and one side value they gave 25 and the another side value PQ they gave 5 centimeter. PQ they gave 5 centimeter and the sum of our remaining two sides they gave 25. Am I clear with this one? They are asking it to determine the value of sin P, cos P and tan P. With respect to P, we need to find out the remaining thing. So to find sin P, cos P, tan P, we need to find a sum of these two sides, PR and QR 25. So first we need to find out exact value of PR and exact value of QR. Am I audible to everyone?
Sin P is equal to 12 by,
Yes,
12
ma'am.
by 13.
So you by using a Pythagoras theorem, PR square plus PQ square is PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. Here I wrote Pythagoras theorem. So here we have PQ value. I'll apply.
Yes, ma'am.
So PQ square is equals to PR square minus QR. PQ value we have. I shift QR towards left side. Am I clear this first step? Next PQ value they gave 5. So 5 square is equals to PR square minus QR square. So here A square minus B square form is there, children, here?
Yes,
That
ma'am.
I am going to split it as A plus B into A minus B. Am I clear? So PR plus QR value they gave. I'll apply that value here, 25. So PR square is 25. So I got the value PR minus QR. That is 25 by 25. It is 1 we got. Any doubt till here?
No, ma'am.
By using Pythagoras theorem, so I just exchanged PQ value they gave. I kept PQ here. QR is shifted towards left side. So I got this equation. I applied the value PQ here. Right hand side, this is in the form of A square minus B square. I am just splitted this one A plus B into A minus B. So here PR plus QR value they gave. I just applied in the place of that. So I got the value PR minus QR is equals to this 25. I'll take a denominator. I got PR minus QR 1 by using these two equations. So we'll find out the value of QR. Any doubt till here, children? Any doubt in getting PR minus QR here?
No, ma'am.
So now by adding these
Mamna ma'am? Ma'am? Children wait for. Meanwhile, do this exercise.
Or 10? If you are understood with the question number 10,
Ma'am, 9.
question number 9 will move, children.
Yes, ma'am.
So now it will be perfect now. So Shiny ma'am, excuse ma'am, I'll take 5 minutes extra today if possible.
Please, ma'am, go ahead. No issues.
Thank you. I need to finish today exercise 8.1. Children, please cooperate with me. Yeah, this is the question number 9. Now I'm happy. Okay, question number 9 is tan A value gave children opposite by adjacent. So by using these two, we need to find out the hypotenuse value. By using these two, we need to find the hypotenuse. Root 3 whole square plus 1 square is 4. So AC square is 4. AC value, we got 2. So by using that, we got all three values. By using all three sides of right angle triangle, we need to find out sin A, cos A, sin C, and cos C. So first we find out sin A. Sin A is opposite by, with respect to angle A, with respect to angle A, opposite is 1 and hypotenuse is 2. It is 1 by 2. Then we'll find out cos A. With cos A is adjacent by hypotenuse, that is root 3 by 2. Am I clear, children? Then sin C with respect to angle C. So sin C is opposite by hypotenuse, that is root 3 by 2. Same thing, cos C. It is cos C is 1 by 2. Cos C is adjacent by hypotenuse. It is 1 by 2. After getting all three, apply those values in the first question. It is sin A, cos C plus cos A, sin C. Once we applied all the values, first value we got 1. Second value we have got difference to 0. So any doubt in the 9th question, children? 10th question. Am I audible to everyone now?
Yes, ma'am.
Here they gave PQ value, they gave 5 centimeter. And here in the triangle, out of 3 sides, one side complete value they gave 5 centimeter. And the remaining 2 sides, sum of 2 sides they gave 25. So by using these given data, we need to find out the exact value of these 2 sides. After getting these 2 side value, we need to find out all three: sin P, cos P, and tan P. So by using Pythagoras theorem, so in the right angle triangle, square of hypotenuse, that is PR square is equals to PQ square plus QR square. First year Pythagoras theorem, PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. Here PQ value they gave 5 centimeter. So I keep this PQ this side. QR, if we shift towards left hand side, that become minus, the children, minus QR square. This step will get. Am I clear? So I'll apply here PQ value 5 square is equals to, this is in the form of A square minus B square. We'll write in A plus B into A minus B. So why I'm writing is PR plus QR value they gave. Then PR plus QR value 25 you apply in the place of that. Then PR minus QR is equals to 25 by 25. PR minus QR value we have got 1. Any doubt till here, children? Any doubt till here? My dear students?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now this I'll call as equation 1. And the given data PR plus QR I'll call this equation 2. If I add both, if I'm adding both, minus QR and plus QR will get cancelled, right? These two will get cancelled. Then PR plus PR 2 PR, 1 plus 25 is equals to 26 we are getting. Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
So what is PR then? 2 PR is equals 26. PR value, this PR hypotenuse we got 13. PR value 13 means QR value is 25 minus 13. It is 12. Anyone have doubt here?
No, ma'am.
No,
Or
ma'am.
else PR value you can apply in any one of the equation, you get QR. Anyone have doubt here? Once we get all three sides, exact value for three sides of a triangle, then come to sine P. So with respect to angle P,
Sine P is
opposite by,
12 by 13.
very good. Cos P with respect to angle P, adjacent by hypotenuse 5 by 13. Tan P is opposite by adjacent, it is 12 by 5.
12 by 5.
So remember which side, which one is not there with us. First we need to find out that. Some of these two they gave. First we need to find a separate value of PR and QR. Then we need to find out sin P, cos P and tan P. Anyone have doubt in this sum? Anyone have doubt in this sum, children? So children,
No,
same
ma'am.
type of question they gave in example 5.
No, ma'am.
Same type of question they gave in example 5. So I want you all to do the sum, children. Example 5, example 4 and 5. I want all 4 already have explained. Example 5, I want all the students writing the classwork. Am I clear? So here sum of two side they gave 25. In example 5, they gave difference of two side the value they gave. Am I clear? This value they gave. PR minus QR. Like this they gave. Am I clear, children? Am I clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, method is same. Okay, method is same. I want all of them to do example 5 by your own, by using the same method. Okay, next we'll move on to question number 11. So before going to question number 11, here a few things you note down, children. These are the very important things. Many children will make mistake in this. For sake of convenience, we may write.
Once again, ma'am.
Pardon
Just
me?
for a second. Can you go to the previous slide, like to the question again, ma'am?
Yes, dear. Question number 10. You're asking question number 10, right?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Done.
Done? Any doubt now?
No, ma'am. Done.
Now, before going to the question number 11, I need to clarify a few important points, children. So here, for the sake of convenience, we may write sine square A, cos square A, etc. Right? In place of the meaning of sine square A is sine A whole square. The value what we are getting for sine A, that square value is sine square A. So what value we are getting cos square A, that meaning is cos A whole square. That what value we are getting ratio, that value is square of that one. This is the meaning of that. Same thing like tan square is tan A whole square. Am I clear? That's the meaning. But in respect to cosecant A means, as I said, in a reciprocal. So in a rational number chapter, we were using reciprocal as inverse notation, right? Power minus 1. But in this case, cosecant A is sin A inverse. This is different as sin inverse A. Am I clear, children? Both have different value here. This inverse is for both sine and A angle A. Am I clear, children? It is called sine inverse A. See, sine inverse A. This is how we need to call this one. Am I clear? Am I clear with this point, my dear students?
So they are not the same, no, ma'am?
They are not same. Sine A whole inverse is not same as sine inverse A. Both are
But
different.
rest all examples which you discussed, that they are same.
Yes. that is
Okay, ma'am.
same.
Okay, ma'am.
Here, sine inverse A has a different meaning, which will be discussed in higher classes. Because this has a different meaning, that is something formula you will be getting for sine inverse A, that we are going to learn in higher classes, that is in 11th or 12th. Okay, children? Am I clear, my dear students?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. And one more thing. So since the hypotenuse, we know that in a right angle triangle, hypotenuse is the longest side, and this has the maximum value compared to, because right angle opposite side is called the hypotenuse, and in these three angles, right angle is a maximum value, maximum angle measurement, and the remaining two angles are acute angle, I said. So already we have learned in our previous class. So whichever the angle is more, that opposite side value will be more. Am I clear, children? This already we have learned in our previous class. So whichever the angle, if it may be obtuse angle, whichever the angle is showing more than 90, that angle opposite side value will be, obviously it is more. That is the thing we have learned in our previous class. So come to this right angle triangle. This is a hypotenuse, the longest side in right angle triangle. So the remaining two angles. So if we take this as a right angle, those A, B, C, if B is right angle, means the remaining two angles are acute angle. With respect to angle A, sin A, cos A, it will be always, it will be proper fraction you'll be getting. Right now, what are sums you have solved? You check it in that, you'll be getting a proper fraction. What do you mean proper fraction? What do you mean by proper fraction, children?
It will be less than 1.
Let it will be less than 1, or numerator will be less than the
Smaller than the denominator.
denominator. So always you'll be getting, since remaining two angles acute angle, so maximum will be getting the cos A and sin A are less than 1 or sometimes equal to 1. Okay. Am I clear, children? This point you remember. So reciprocal. For example, if you're getting cos A is 1 by 2, what about cosecant A? Reciprocal will be getting 2 by 1. That will be getting more. I'm talking about sine, cos and tan. Sine and cos will be always getting less than 1. Reciprocal of sine A and cos A will be more, because it is a proper, means reciprocal will be improper only. Am I clear, children? I hope I'm clear to everyone.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
this
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
here. Then I'll move on to 11th one. It is state that whether the following are true or false. Justify your answer. So don't think true or false they're not going to give for exam. So as you all know that now 21 mark question they're going to give. In that 10 multiple choice and 5 solving, and remaining 5 is a fill in the blanks. This is the pattern of the question paper. So they may ask this type of question for 1 mark. So true or false or justification. Am I clear, children? So please you need to concentrate in everything now. First one, the value of tan A is always less than 1. What will you say, children?
False, ma'am.
False.
Second question, secant A is 12 by 5 for some value of angle A.
True.
True, because cosecant will be less than 1. Secant is reciprocal of cos. It may be, these are the question. Third question, cos A is the abbreviation used for the cosecant of angle A. Is this correct?
False.
Cosecant and cos both are same.
No, ma'am. It's false.
False,
False,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Ma'am, you will send it
Cosine.
in, you will send it in the group, no, ma'am?
Yeah, I'll send it here.
False.
Cos is cosine.
Cos is cosine. Cosecant is a reciprocal of sine. Understand? Now, cot A is a product of cot and A.
No, ma'am.
No,
ma'am, it's
A is
false.
an angle. It is not a product of cot and A. Okay? And sin theta is equals to 4 by 3 for some angle theta.
Yes, ma'am.
False.
It is not proper fraction, Likit.
False.
Check it once.
False. False.
We'll check the first answer. First answer is, now we'll discuss first one. The value of tan A is always less than 1. False, because side of a right angle may have any length, so tan A may have any value. It is not sure, it is always less than 1. Okay. Second one.
But it
secant-
can't be more than 1, no, ma'am. It
Yeah,
can be
it
less or equal.
Yes.
Okay,
Tan-
ma'am.
Next, secant A 12 by 5. Secant A is a reciprocal of cos. So cos is less than proper fraction, means secant will be reciprocal will be, we can expect more than 1. Am I clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Third one, cos means cosine. Cosecant means reciprocal of sine.
Fine.
Cos, as cos A is the abbreviation used for cosine A. Cosecant is a reciprocal of sine A. Both are not same. Third one, cot A is a product of cot and A. It is wrong, as cot A is not product of cot and A. Cot separates from A has no meaning. It is not at all mentioning for which angle, with respect to which angle. This already will be discussed in the beginning, right? Next, last one. It is false because just now I explained sine and cos always will be less than
1.
1. Cannot be greater than, sine theta cannot be greater than 1. Anyone have doubt in today's class, students?
Ma'am, how is cosecant written, ma'am?
Cosecant
Cos.
here.
Cos.
Cos. SC.
Cosec. Take out ant here. Cosec.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt, children?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Students are very well cleared with exercise 8.1.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes,
now
ma'am.
what you prepare for your Monday's assessment, children? I hope you all have log in with Argus, right? So
Yes,
Monday's
ma'am.
first paper is mathematics. So don't be get confused and don't be late, children. Be on
Ma'am,
time.
so in which, we should open the Argus app and where should we go for the test?
Everything they gave in detail, that what I already ma'am has shared everything, the children, how to log in, how to do it, everything. Okay. So
Ma'am,
next
at
week
what
class,
time will the test be?
Ma'am, at what time will the test begin, ma'am?
everything they will send through the group, children. Don't need to worry about that. Okay, timings and all they will share with you. So first paper is math. You concentrate on solving mathematics. Next class is on Friday, right, children? Friday,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not going to continue this trigonometry, because if I continue exercise 8.2, so it will take time. Only I can explain the degrees, okay? So I can't able to continue that. So what I'm going to do is, Friday, I'll just take a revision class. I'll explain number system and polynomial once again in briefly, so that you can, you'll be perfect with you can clarify a doubt with that session. Okay, children?
Ma'am, I have
Okay,
a doubt, ma'am. Excuse me,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes, dear.
Ma'am, what is the difference between a lemma and an algorithm?
Children, Friday, I'm going to discuss I'm going to clear all your doubts. So everything you just list out, I'm going to clear with everything. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So we'll have fill in the blanks also, no, ma'am?
Lemma and algorithm, which is not much difference, dear. Both almost same, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Division, lemma also says algorithm, lemma also same. Okay, children?
Okay, ma'am.
So any doubt, I'll clarify next session. Point out all your doubts. So both the chapters, I'll clarify doubts, and I'll share some questions, multiple choice question. We'll discuss with that also. Okay,
Okay.
children?
Okay,
Start
ma'am.
preparing for the assessment. All the best. Don't neglect the assessment. We are going to add this result for the final exam. So do well. Okay, children. All the best.